Alright, we're back to it. Did I save? I forget if I saved. I'm just gonna save again, just in case. Alright.
Good night.
Rest well. Can I go to Academia, maybe? Ooh. This. That. Oh, is Zorba?
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies.
No.
Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village, erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gamble. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
God, we love the king.
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Fortin did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power, before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance, this was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations.
Look.
If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws
Long-awaited
nearer.
day. 9/11 plus lucky number 13.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
Same as
any other day, I suppose.
No nerves, even. Nothing ever seems to faze you. It's quite admirable.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, and give him hell.
Right, right.
Let's head there.
So wait, we go
Can we
there.
talk?
Make sure you have everything you'll need.
Just sublime.
All right then. All right then.
Wait, like. Do they
Let's
have
head
like
there right
new
away.
stuff there? Or is it still the old bad shit?
Hello there.
Team. Well, bill discounts, okay. Oh, no! Skills that hit multiple enemies increases critical hit chance. Ooh. Ace might. Golden peanut. It's the golden peanut. Yeah, so they've got good shit now. Normal attacks inflict burn. These are good, but that's cool. That's a big increase, but so much money. Lot too. Anything to praise or anything to sell?
Now
Just
then.
that. Okay. I am gonna save here, and if the fight with Luis is too tough, I will buy some good shit. But again, I'd buy all the best stuff if I knew it was the end of the game, but I have a feeling this is not the end. That would not make sense. They- A lot of good shit here. Noble tuxedo. That's cool. Endurance and agility 6. Not even that much. Yeah. Again, let's just. We could go and check out item shop though. Item might be the way to go here. Are there
And what is it
any?
you want?
There's beagles. Never noticed there was a gold beetle there. Has that always been there? That's the Rusant. Beat his ass real good.
All right then.
Let's go.
You bloody fool.
Alright.
He doesn't look like I'm in trouble now.
Dear me.
Hey, excuse
Ready?
me. Yep, always ready. Always.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight. Woo! Live free, Crier! Fight the power! Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the Fallen Prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win! Give Luis the boot!
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Well, there's no way he'd run away from this. Anytime now. Anytime. Whoa, over there! It's Luis's gauntlet runner! And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
Luis.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general.
Adopted son of a... That's interesting. We didn't really even know about him, really.
Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Juna among them. The time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failures. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
Intellect. Because bloodline, he'll be like, fuck off. Like, fuck off. Like, that hasn't been helping so far. Power, he'll be like, I have power. Intellect.
The intellect to resolve everything.
And he would dismiss the idea, but resorting to force is never the answer.
Can intellect alone protect the people? In the end, words are nothing against power. Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Louise, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
We have only one thing to say. Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this. Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing. A world without inequality, and I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
Shit.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world!
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words.
Okay, we'll prove it. Let's fucking go, bitch.
Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. We're
And so have I.
moving to the front. This is just what I need.
Oh shit. Wind, light. Wait, do we have anything that can cause those things? Basilio.
A bit moving to the
Hold on,
rear.
hold on.
Faster!
Basilio.
How's this?
I owe you one.
We settle this here.
You better be charging in.
Pugilist! Come on!
That
There is
spell.
no escape from me.
Don't be scared.
War cry.
I stand ready. Moving to the front. Oh, power of heroes. Oh, bolt of lightning.
Oh yeah, we have electric. 2 turn icons.
Come! Accept my challenge!
Oh, annoying.
Is that all?
Place. Okay.
Basilio's been hit with some kind of status ailment. No, a bunch of them.
Basilio? What do you mean? No, he wasn't. Electric?
This might sting. Great job, Juna.
I'll let my... Let's go!
Something new.
Look at how much this defense is down.
Is there another way?
Vitus power!
Crushing fist.
We settle this here.
Closing in.
All right!
Hold up. Placing some distance.
I
You
pass,
could take 'em, beautiful.
and then I war cry.
Die by it!
Burst forth.
Well done!
This'll be over soon. Persona Master.
And then she weak again. I don't know. We just continue to put more electric weaknesses on
Going for the
him.
weak spot.
It's okay. Let's go! You better be sure. Falling back.
Now we have to move back,
Vitus power!
back here, and we heal. Wait, why is Juna up front? Oops.
We're not out of this yet!
That helped us out.
Oh, maybe she's not, actually.
Thank you.
I
Looked
will
like she was.
annihilate you! Come! Accept my challenge!
Tactic.
Stop doing that.
Basilio's been hit with some kind of status ailment.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Bunch of them.
By the Stark Knight. Oh, bolts of lightning.
Got them right in the weak spot. If I can get, I call upon a royal soul. This might moving back. Vulcanberg, Persona. Several
Electric.
elements slowing you down. This
We just
might
keep doing-
sting. Great job, Juna.
We
Let's
settle
work
this
together.
here.
Something new.
Maybe there's a better choice. Come forth, Royal Soul!
Let's keep healing everyone.
We can do this!
I owe you one.
That helped.
I'm obliged.
Okay, let's do this.
They're weak to electricity. Give them a jolt.
Here I go.
All right!
Get wrecked!
Only one. Fuck. That sucks.
Can you endure
Treasure
it?
sword. Okay, so
I
he's
strike
using,
to kill!
You need training.
God, Vulcanberg. Like poetry in motion.
and that is why we pulled those
Vulcanberg!
Dark
You've got
Knight.
several elements slowing you down.
perfect.
Burst forth.
Well
Got
done!
them right in their weak spot. I'll show you.
So we'll put one on Hulkenberg.
Let's keep cool.
Trust me.
I will fight with pride! Forward! Let's go!
Power thrust.
Cat!
Who should I beat down first?
Come here!
Go
Gotta stay calm.
I can't do that again, can I? Or battle. Try it again.
You're out of here.
Oh, okay. We
There
got
is
two.
no escape from me.
With blade in hand!
We do Holy Knight Proclamation so that she tries to attack.
Not now. To say for great
Yeah,
fun!
let's do that actually. I think this is smart.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
And it goes right back to him. Oh, we crushed this battle.
This is just what I need. How's this?
Remember?
I'm obliged.
We settle this
By the
here.
scour. Shatter!
You
Here I
defy
go.
the rule of strength, then die by it. Ah! We settle this
With
here.
blade in hand! I stand waiting.
He can't do anything about this. He's fucked.
I see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. Then I need not hold back either.
Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
Boom. We
Very
crushed
different.
him.
Personals, watch me.
All right.
Let's keep cool.
Thank you.
We found
Let's stay calm.
your weakness,
Pugilist.
my dude.
Strike!
You defy
You better
the
be
rule of
ready.
strength, then
Get
die by
wrecked.
it.
Is everyone all right? Dark Knight. Strike me if you dare.
Yeah, strike me if you dare, dude.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it?
Down? Someone, help him back up.
Oh, he attacked everyone. That's not good. Okay, okay, this is what we gotta
I
do.
need. How's
Ulfenberg.
this?
Trust me.
Hey,
There is no escape from
then-
me.
wake up. We're still in a fight here.
I'll use this one.
Observe the enemy. Dark Knight.
Okay, we try again. We try again. Even though
I
the same
stand
thing might
waiting.
happen again. We'll see what happens.
Can you endure it? Come,
Please.
accept my challenge. I strike to kill.
Falkenberg.
If I can get
moving
away
that, so you
Okay.
faster. Let's keep cool.
Thank you.
We settle this here.
Power thrust. Right? Need to lower his defense again.
Good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power. One untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks.
I think this is a very cheap trick. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fucking causing you to. I'm playing that like game that like the older brother plays, where like I grab your fist and I make you punch yourself. I'm like, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. I'm literally doing that with Luis. He found a way to avoid it one time by attacking everyone, but he just was just like so pissed off at Hulkenberg for no reason.
However,
Oh shit. Oh, okay, we're done.
magnificent. You truly have become more powerful. But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
What do you mean, a remnant of kind?
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History as told by the Sanctus Church is a fiction.
Oh shit.
No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Oh,
Yufa! Don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race, now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
so you actually do play as a human. But then what are the monsters, the humans? There has to be a difference between humankind and humans in this game, right?
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Luis, you dog! Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer!
Are you just saying this? Are you playing? Did you just call a timeout on our fight because you started being like, well, actually, he's the monster?
You believe it false? What would I stand to gain from lies?
Well, you were losing pretty bad in that fight, so now you're just trying to make shit up.
Elda are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Hear me! His appearance as a boy is mere trickery. In truth, he is humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this
Is this
land,
like the Red
leaving
Scare?
carnage in their wake.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
Oh, they will believe that shit.
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof.
Please.
You, boy, who call yourself the prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
Anime.
What's happening?
Anime. That's what's happening. What the fuck?
Hey, what is him?
Witness the truth! Good people, you would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is!
What?
He's a monster! It's a human! It's going.
The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast
Oh my
aside
God,
their
really?
guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors.
Is that why we haven't run into like
He is no
other
royalty,
Elda?
no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne.
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince. It's a monster.
It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
Holy shit. Okay. Oh, no sound. Wow. Great. But anyone in need? Too idealistic? Is it too naive to win?
Afraid.
Oh. It was called a trickery. My very body.
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate.
Who are you? What do you know about it?
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
This truth?
Remember again thy true self. The purpose of thy birth.
My purpose. That's right. I took on a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through. It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it.
What we do.
After all, you're mine.
Wake up! Wake up! Hey!
You're... I don't think it's a body switch. It's always been there. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you were always there to help me through. I like the prince's like imaginary friend or something.
Are you well?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Phew. You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it.
Huh. So is that what Luis did? He like poured a bunch of magic in me and it made me transform into like a fucking titan. It's also funny that like Juna finally shares with me her like chibi form, and I'm like, oh, you shared me with you're gonna share your chibi form? Let me share my monster form.
He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me. Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
We should have just killed Luis when we had the chance.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire. How could you deceive us?
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something! Monster!
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too. I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge. The Elden Sanctum.
Oh wow, we're going there? I mean, if they did Oida. Uh-oh. Wow, we lost a lot of friends there. 513, dang. That was, yeah, I'm not shocked, I guess, by it, but Jesus Christ.
Count Luis has saved the country! He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it!
Count Luis is our true savior!
Sounds like we've got our next king, then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
Let's see.
They'll be all right, won't they? That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis! What the hell did he do? Stay safe out there, boy.
Boy, it's Ted Bundy.
The flow of that evil Magla was surely born from Luis's
Okay,
magic.
Adini.
What a terrifying force.
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You
Hey,
can't
Bundy.
tell me the fight's over.
Bundy supporters are continuing to decline.
Why?
How did this happen? Anyway, there's no time to waste. Let's set course for the ancient Elden Sanctum. Don't lose hope, Ted Bundy.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the gauntlet runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince.
No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity. The name of this place
I
is
love the
familiar
narrator.
only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient Elden Sanctum.
I mean, it's more, right? I love more.
Can you walk, lad?
Yeah.
That's a relief. Seems like the rest on the right here did him some good.
Poor chap's even got me worried.
So did I not get any XP from my fight with my little fight with Luis? Because I probably should have, right? Like, a big fight. I think I'd get like 1 XP.
Hey,
But, I mean, hell,
reacted poorly when you were turned into that thing. I apologize.
like I got 100 XP from showering, and I didn't get any XP from fighting Luis.
My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what it was.
Surprised me.
I don't blame you. It certainly caught me by surprise.
And here's hoping there can be no surprises worse than that.
Let's see.
But what a sea of trees. If we get lost in here, we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place. Meant to deliberately lead people astray, too. A perfect place to hide.
Gallica, how fares His Highness? Does the Farsight Mirror yield any news?
No. I checked a bunch of times in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm not seeing anything. I'm worried.
Hurry and lead the way.
Right. Everyone stay close so we don't get separated. The village is this way.
Worried about the prince. Life is in our hands. He lives in a world where people can make their own future, just like you. The only one who can see the dream become reality. Can I like save? Oh, yeah, I can see. God. Saving's huge right now. Let me just pee and... Sorry about that.
Hang on a second!
Where are you going? We have to check on the prince. Oh. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, we're going into the... Let's do it. Yeah. I know this place. Huh?
This looks like... Who are you?
Are you alright?
What? My head's swimming. This place.
The royal flower? A surprise to see them blooming here.
Something about this place. Yes. The flow of magla is strong here. It is much like the altar of the dragon god. The magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, shit.
I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here.
Sorry, hold on. I gotta text my neighbor back. Okay.
Anyway, let's keep moving.
Anyway. We're like just about.
So here you
Zorba.
are at last.
Shaded person. You know what? It's you, Zorba. Like, what? Yeah, what is going on here?
Sorry.
Sorry, it's just I feel like I'm forgetting something important. What is going on? This is weird. Little house on the prairie.
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elda tribe.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not. There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcis?
Alcis?
No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there.
Ted Bundy's having a little, like, headache again.
What? That...
Uh-oh.
He draws no breath. Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. But now...
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Why is it like so shade? Like, look at this, like the coloring in like the game itself. Obviously, like, you know, it's not an issue with the game. Like, you can tell in the artwork for Hulkenberg, she's like colored correctly, but like, it's the colors are so muted.
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
I don't like this.
It's Maglet I'm sensing. Worried about the prince. We need to hurry over to the hideout on the lower level. Oh, fairies? A fairy? I think they'll feel a little alarmed if we all swarmed in on them in a big group like this. For now, let's leave them be and move on. Yeah, they're scared. Oh, hello? Eve. It's a fairly old Yugif man. Seems he's working to lay a body to rest.
Russell?
Russell?
You're safe!
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
What?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Hmm? I know but one red-tressed knight.
Are you the royal guard? The Lady Hulkenberg? By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally faded. I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us,
he killed
threw himself upon the assassin's blade.
Well, he didn't kill himself, but like he self-sacrificed. Holy shit.
We were
The prince is
horror-struck.
dead.
His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
One second, sorry. I know this is like...
No, that can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
Fucking Zorba.
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For Count Luis, from the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left, with only a smile.
An innocent boy. Twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
Love? Maybe I won't correct that one.
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as St. Rilla said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored. Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Are we his imaginary friend?
Well,
I will
go
the
before you
prince's
to the prayer room.
imaginary friend?
Once you are ready,
given
you are
body?
free to join me.
Like, we're connected in more of a way than just best friends. We've always been with the prince in some way. We are, in some ways, the prince. I think that's the only way it would make sense for the future, especially if Ted Bundy becomes king. In some way, he has to be the prince. Maybe not fully. For the prince, I think I'll help Russell lay this body to rest. Yeah, let's help him. Look at them digging earth.
You're going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As his knight, I must.
Right?
I'm a little worried.
I need to get to the prince as quickly as I can. Prince is in the prayer room on the lowest level. I don't want to believe it, but we need to see for ourselves.
It's nearly time.
What? Its voice.
Long have I waited.
Oh.
Beg pardon?
Hold on. Did you really come here from outside the sink? No? What's going on? No, that can't be. Are you truly Elda?
Hey, you.
So these are the other Eldas. Are you associated with the group that's been sheltering the prince? Well, because of them, that another calamity has befallen us. Now they get a closer look at you. Are you Elda? I'd heard that the prince was the only Elda within the resistance. He was the only one, you say?
You must hurry. The time has come.
And so have I. These resistance members can keep on sacrificing themselves for all I care. It's not my problem. Like, I guess it came out sounding a little cold. Suppose I can help carry the bodies away. It's too many for that old Yugi to handle all on his own. Yeah, we helped him a little bit too.
What?
Right past the store here is the living quarters. Lady Grude made it strictly clear that it's not to be opened under any circumstance. You heard me. Hurry along now.
All was for this day.
Really?
There is still time.
Gallica, is that really you? I was wondering where you had gone off to. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. How are the others? The others? They're fine. It was just a bunch of people who died. More importantly, Gallica, we have to go gather petals from that flower patch in the forest. What?
Sure.
Oh, maybe later, okay? I'm still on a mission, so they really don't give a shit. Changed, Gallica. You're even starting to talk like one of them. It's so weird.
What?
Huh? You're trying to be a person? You're strange now. Okay. What do you have to say?
Hello there.
Prayer room is located further in. At the moment, it's being used to mourn those who are no longer with us. Pray you don't cause a disturbance. Yeah, guys. Ready? Now or never, dude. We gotta do this thing. Whoa.
Hey.
Russell. Princes. Oh, Highness. You to forfeit your life in order to save ours. It would only mean that we have truly failed you. There can be no atonement, no penance, to match the magnitude of our failures.
This way.
Where'd everyone go?
No. Your Highness.
Damn. Shit, Hulkenberg.
Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child.
Are you Lady Greya? Whatever your name was?
Gallica! You've returned!
Milady Gruide.
Gruide.
It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruide.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still
Revelation?
here until the rightful day comes.
What's the rightful day? Why did you receive it? Interesting.
Even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man, he is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king?
She was the queen of the Elda.
Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother? The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our Elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames. And it cost her her life. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... no, it can't be.
You know, if these are
And
all
yet-
Elda, why does only my character have like the different colored eyes?
Is something amiss, Milady Gruide? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
Get that voice again coming from somewhere.
Hey, are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee. Now, remember thy path thus far.
Finally.
Walk thy life's road and see it anew.
Tell us what's going on. Please.
I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long
So is this
have
the
I
queen?
waited for thy return.
Was this voice, the mysterious voice, like the archetype voice, the queen all along?
Know this, his life is not yet ended.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
Look now to the past. See the roads I've traveled on this road.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Louise, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
All a mistake.
It was all a mistake.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince...
He is no longer with us.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
It's not true.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
His will lives on.
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive.
I wonder if I chose differently, it would have ended the game there. And like, okay, all done. It kind of feels like it, no?
So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus his stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, Who art thou?
So we're his soul. No
I'm
one.
nobody.
Indeed. Thou art nobody, and thou hast nothing. To name but a few, thy parents, memories of thy youth. Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent?
Hold on, sorry. Sorry. Time something comes up. Yeah, we're not really even a person. We don't have any of these things. The only memory we have was literally of the prince. That's the backstory Bundy has.
Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
Past?
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon.
Just
all those
Gallica?
days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
I have nothing?
Damn.
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day. To share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
My other self?
My persona. Another prince. Trust and friendship I've gained has been there to support. I come from... But if they'd known I came from nothing, I am nothing. People have stood by me, believed in me. Same goes for the desire to help anyone in need. How is it that I've touted such a laughably idealistic belief this long?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
See, my true identity is...
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
I am... the prince.
What is this? I feel a curious resonance. Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey, what's going on?
What awaits us now?
Ah, life is not yet lost.
Ark.
Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world.
Never there. Just an imaginary
In his
friend.
stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal. It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form.
Oh my god,
The
this
form of an elder, as I once was.
yeah, this is the queen.
The time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
Shit. Fusion. Now I get silver here. Yep. They don't have different colored eyes.
What? What is this?
Shit. So now I understand why they had this whole subplot about the dragons being beings of Magla, like that just take form. It's basically to create the idea that like that is an idea in the world that can actually happen. And it's the same here, that we were a being that took flesh via Magla. But wow, so this is the new character design I get for the rest of the game?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance, the boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose. A memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission.
That was
For
the original
all
mission. It
our
was
sakes,
just basically
you
contact
cannot
Grius.
fail.
And to be honest with you, that's a mission that makes sense for someone like Barry, you know? Like, get to the military, find out where the contact is, and play the message.
No! But... I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
How do we make sense of this?
Is it really you? How do you feel?
Feel lighter.
I feel a bit lighter.
Oh, and talks with the British accent. What? The voice changed too.
There seems to be no doubt.
I feel a
He
bit
is still
lighter.
himself, but I also sense his highness within him.
Everyone, I need to tell you something. The truth is,
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and his highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself, a part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Drakadios.
Called it.
a mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
And it makes sense, like, people who see... I think I made this analogy before, but, like, the fact that everyone else, you know, everyone else isn't composed of magla, but they awaken to an archetype. But it's when you see and you can visualize that this is a thing that exists and can happen, others can do so. Like the 4-minute mile was seen to be impossible for a long time, and now there's, you know, it's not seen as impossible whatsoever. Same with Dragon Ball Z and how no one knew about Super Saiyan, but then when one went Super Saiyan, then another went Super Saiyan, and there was another, and then they went above Super Saiyan, and they've gone so many times above Super Saiyan, and they continue to exceed. Like, once you hit that plateau, others can see that it can be done and try to work towards that.
The self as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name?
Yeah.
He truly was His Highness all along?
Okay, yeah, sorry. There's been a lot going on. I know, Susie, I know you're saying, like, hey, we're in one of the biggest story beats ever in this game. Why are you dropping off every, 5 minutes? But, today it's snowing. And so I've just been doing prep work for that, taking photos of, being in the snow, and Krista, tried baking some Scottish cookies, but, well, I don't think she used enough flour. They're still pretty good. Very crunchy. But the second and third batch looked a lot, more fluffy. They're not supposed to be fluffy, they're supposed to still be, short cookies, but they're not supposed to be, a fucking, Jesus cracker, you know? I'm not supposed to be oh man, and fucking I was gonna say, take it on my tongue from the priest, but that's gonna be insinuated very wrong.
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like
Yay.
cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
Sure, whatever, dude. We're just trying to make her feel better. Yeah, no, it's your devotion helped somehow.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, please forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most.
No sweat.
And more. Despite being a member of your royal guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
I pronounce your sentence. God, I kind of want to say that, but I feel so bad for her that I'm just gonna say.
Actually, you've been there for me this whole time.
He's right, you know. If we'd not met you, we'd certainly never have made it this far.
No, that's facts. We need a third party member.
This time, I will protect you. Even
Hulkenberg
should
is
it cost
clutch.
me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
Prince Bundy.
Captain. Same as always.
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
But this is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
Yeah, Nurse is right. Like, you're gonna defy the prince? Like, that's crazy.
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
Well, that is. I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
So if we were just Magla... Hold on, I'm thinking about this. Luis turned us into a human, right? But we're just Magla that takes the shape of flesh of an Elden. But who's to say that Luis can't twist that to a human. Do Eldons actually become humans? Or was it because of the Magla, just like how dragons are just Magla taking physical shape? Could it also be that the humans are Magla just taking physical shape? I don't know.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense now, right?
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can
Right.
only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember. I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
Guiding voice?
A voice? Whose?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened. Right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruade mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
The Elden Queen.
So a disembodied
From Elden
voice.
Ring.
Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
My mom. Sort
I
of.
have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Can't say mom.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a vision of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Yeah.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey.
So maybe I was wrong about the 4-minute mile theory on archetypes. Maybe it's not that they see it happen. It's because the Elden Queen ran, like, you know, obviously we got that power, but which probably from the help from the Elden Queen, the mom, like, you know, Ted Bundy's mom. But if we have a guide that's been watching over us, like, you know, the mom, then she's seeing these people and she is, is talking with them and saying, or like not talking with them, but like observing them and then saying like, okay, I'm going to grant you the power. And that's how they access the archetypes. Because others have seen our archetypes before and they didn't like gain access to it. Like Zorba didn't get an archetype just because we fought him and he lived, right?
I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well.
That would explain that, I think.
But here you are, back in your rightful place. You
Good.
have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chiefess Gruade, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
They're giving me a chance to take a break? Yeah. I'm a random. Could this be? It is truly a miracle. Iguide mentioned she caught wind of some manner of revelation. Must be the Lake Queens. Yeah, it is.
Now what am I to do?
Wait, a state our village is in right now, so if anything, now's the time. Oh. Whoa. Oh man. Huh. Oh. I know you want to know more of what's going on, but I think this is where we have to pause. We're already at an hour 26. That's a lot. So next time we'll learn more about the Elder tribe. We'll see if my theories are right next time.